first of all, Guy.
The floor eats
Does 16 hit your flat-footed AC?
Yeah. This is all the same one.
Yeah.
It's the same dome.
Wait, the shit's
14.
You get hit for 10 damage, and I need an opposed grapple. It's a mimic. The chest wasn't a mimic, but...
The chest were? What do I do for
The tracks immediately disappeared in the middle of the floor.
Just part of the floor?
Yeah, the floor is just probably
trapdoor. One of the bookshelves at the end.
Ah, even better.
What would be my opposed grapple?
It's base attack plus strength. You have 0, so it's just your base attack bonus to it.
So probably 4 or 5, depending on the level.
My base attack
What level are
7.
you? You're at 7.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good thing I rolled as low as I did, because I rolled a 2. You do manage to escape the grapple attempt when you get hit by the mimic.
You imagined you escaped.
Fooled you.
So just watch my arrow go over it. Like,
Well, it's like a bookcase off to the side.
It's 2 mimics. We need, you need markers?
Yeah, this will be fine.
Oh, I remember the day of pencil rooms, so...
This is nothing new. Everybody's just kind of here. This remote here. There's space out here. So
Would you like a piece for the mimic? We have sour gummy.
Yeah, give me the mimic piece.
Actually, I have a mimic piece over here.
I have a mimic piece as well.
Is this like a Dark Souls mimic where we need to run right now?
Just tumble everywhere.
My mimic looks very similar.
I'm gonna mimic everything it says. Or does.
All right, Kevin.
I'm just gonna mimic the mimic.
you
7
grab it.
was my initiative.
Yeah.
And
You
try
need,
to
Tabby?
you need to oppose my grapple.
Nathan.
18. 12.
All right, robot.
You will have magic initiative all night.
7.
C-Mac.
9.
HP or die. Beldel.
6.
Tomadrell.
I need to do better.
Jorgendal.
16.
That's all I could do with no mirror. Nothing
Very
tied in
narrow.
that.
One. Tom's zero.
Very narrow.
Yes, again.
What? Should do a black beard and stick the tips
I
of
had something
tar
to
and
tie
light
the
them
ends
on.
off, and then maybe some beads and do something. And then if I had a mirror, then I could actually look.
Guy.
Yes.
Somehow you act
Maybe.
first.
Instead of having it like
Alright.
straight
Yep,
out. like
Straight
this.
out and all over the place, yeah.
I'm probably gonna provoke
Well, you don't have to have
If I
tie
move,
offs.
Or just withdrawal.
That's
You
true.
just
Yeah.
tease the end
Kinda.
into like a scrunched thing.
All right, guys, withdrawing to there.
Mm-hmm.
Mark, your rogue.
I'm just gonna be like mimic up there.
Really?
The bookcase tried to bite me.
I didn't get my arrow.
Where the hell am I? Am I
You're right there.
Right
You're
in front?
Yeah.
Well, Guy just retreated past you.
Oh, okay.
You just watched Guy run away.
You watched the bookshelf basically just kind of metamorphosize and hit him. And kind of stick to like some of his stuff, but not really.
It's a dodge buddy. And we'll hang out there. Just
Oh.
right action.
Oh, you're
I have faith
taking
in my
on.
cohorts.
Jorgendal.
Shit.
Did I mention my ex is adamantium? Adamantite? Adamant? What is it?
Is a mimic evil? Is it just a creature?
Adamant?
Adamite?
Adamant?
Find out.
Adamantium.
They're intelligent.
Maybe it's
So
adamantine.
they kind of have a
That sounds
choice.
right. I don't know, it gets a
I
DI
don't
versus
know
hard
anything
objects,
about mimics, so
Like bricks and
I guess I'm gonna go up
stuff
there,
like that. When you're trying to break
try and
objects.
move me up with my heavy mace. They have long tongues and muscular legs. I'm gonna try and trip this bookcase.
You could charge it.
Oh, sweet Jesus! I don't want to do that. No, I want him 5 feet away. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna have to take his attack.
Mark, your cleric.
It's a fucking bookcase. How do you handle that shit? Like,
Start it on fire.
apparently. I will cast Line of Lunia.
Alright.
Or no, let him be curious the second one.
Okay.
And then I'll move up. Like, I don't want to get in the way, but I want to be.
The room is getting pretty full here, but
Yes.
Room is very
I'll get in line
narrow.
then. Get in line.
all right, get in line. All right, you're in line.
Okay. Can you just spell mimic?
No.
The magical beast or something like this.
Take a look at them.
28. Does
Look at
28
its
hit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a deformed version of them.
For 5 damage, and I need to close grapple.
Is it grapple again?
Base attack plus strength plus a d20.
Base attack.
So you're level 7, so it's going to be 7 plus your strength modifier plus
30.
Yeah, I would hope. I rolled a 4, so
And
you are not stuck.
5 damage, you said?
Yes. C-Mac.
I'm kind of near the back.
I'm a large person myself, I'm going to grapple it.
I'm gonna grapple him. Fuck this shit.
I have one of them large. Start
Hey.
pulling.
And it's just like a 5 foot.
Start pulling his books out.
Yeah, it's a 5-foot bookshelf. And the hallway is a 5-foot chute.
Should we like back out so we can actually fight this thing better than one on one?
Probably.
Nah.
That was a trap.
It's already got Jorgen now, doesn't it? We're
No,
gonna get
it's
away.
not.
Stuck.
I mean, I guess there's a 5-foot path that you could go around this way if you really wanted.
Technically,
Technicalities.
Get attacked by another bookshelf. Yeah.
Bookshelf number 2. I don't know where.
Cormac tries to tumble past this guy. Let's see. It's my tumble.
Full armor.
We're gonna spider climb.
Let's see.
it's your.
Oh, I can't do it because it's not trained.
Wait, how high up is the ceiling?
Not real high. I mean, it's probably like 10-foot ceiling.
Okay. So I can spear down and.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just spider climb and try and get above it.
So you're hanging out on the ceiling up here?
And then you're gonna draw
I'm
them
just
all.
gonna put you there.
I'd say it's reasonable that you could cast it and then move at least to there. Kevin?
So I gotta go all the way around.
You can move
You
through
can
us.
push through people.
Share spots.
Yeah. It's gonna be good for getting stuck.
Just 2 of you.
Beautiful.
That's a double move.
There's another bookcase over
This is all bookshelves, and this is all chests.
there.
All right, let's just fucking do it. I double moved there.
Alright. Tabby?
I'm gonna cast Bane towards the back of the room there.
So you're gonna bane it.
Yeah.
What's the save on it? It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I know it's not less than 10, so
No, I don't think it is.
10 plus your
12.
It's your
something.
first.
it's 10 plus spell level plus your casting stats, so.
And you got a +4, so
15?
15.
Robots?
Yeah, it's the first level spell. 15.
No. And tail. Maybe.
40, 45, 50,
You're running?
55.
It's corners, you can't run.
You're
Dwarf. So
You're a dwarf.
20.
Grabs the edge and
Oh, he's
shuts
had
his mouth.
boots
So-
of striding and springing.
I wish I did.
I do.
I couldn't find him.
Oh yeah, you were searching. Belleville. You shoot with an arrow.
No, I won't.
want to hit my buddies. Don't want to hit my buddies. Oh, Commodore.
Shoot C-Mac instead. Oh, there's a guy in the ceiling. Fuck.
One of them's up there.
It's a mimic on the ceiling.
I'm gonna summon Swarm in that square. Oh shit. Come over, reflexes.
Casting time with summons form one round, like all the cat, all the summons.
I believe so.
Gee.
Rabbit charm. First one. No, probably not. Second one. That one might. 19
19 will hit.
for 6. And then my second attack. No.
Mark, your rogue.
Good question.
Yes.
So, for combat reflexes, is it it's plus, I can get 3 extra attacks because I have plus 3, correct? On dexterity?
You can make 3 additional attacks of opportunity. So you can make 4 attacks of opportunity in any given round.
Okay. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Never mind. I'm going to. Am I right next to it, or is it?
No,
ahead?
there's a Jorgendal in between you and it now.
Would it be a bad idea to tumble through both of them?
For you, yeah. For us, no.
I mean, that's totally up to you. It's generally not a good idea to tumble through anything if you don't have to. But
So I can get
If
this
you
right
feel
now.
confident.
Unless
you feel
you got a
confident,
really high tumble or you're a 6'4" half orc.
I have a decent
He
tumble.
makes it every time.
Plus 13. I mean, a 1 to 13 skit. Yeah. You know what? You're low.
Krug tumbles like a fiend.
Alright. So that first tumble is to avoid his attack of opportunity as you move in.
Alright.
Because you're moving through Ross's square.
29.
Which you clearly avoid his attack with your little tumble.
Okay.
Your second tumble is to travel through his square.
26.
You do some kind of backflippies and wind up behind him.
Yeah. Okay.
No one has seen you do this before, so most people are probably in awe.
Can I
Because
attack
you've
you?
literally never tumbled before.
Are you human or are you half elf? Human. Okay.
And you just like do
You
like you
what
do
the
like
fuck?
a flip cartwheel over Jorgendal, and then like the backflip over the mimic.
I like to believe that I landed just
Here's like
And then
trapeze sack
stab
jumps
it.
over it.
Yeah.
I can picture Jordan
And then you
Hall
can attack, yeah.
Okay.
taking a minute to check his ale. Like,
Laced it with something.
16.
16 will hit.
Wow.
And you have flanking, my friend. And it doesn't matter because it's a mimic; they don't have any discernible anatomy. So
6.
I mean, you can't hit that bookshelf in its heart.
and it's bookshelf nads.
Yeah.
Jorgendal.
Does it still have books on the bookshelf?
Right in the scrote.
Oh,
Full
so you can't
attack.
even hit the books on the spine.
Because I just roll a
See,
straight.
that's a good one.
It's gonna roll a straight 16, so I'm assuming I hit.
You'll hit. Yep.
Find you. That's the D8.
yo, chick.
That's
D10. There's your percentile. I see that. That's D10.
I don't know. I didn't say random.
The
18.
song.
I know.
like an attack.
I know. But it was random.
17.
17 will hit.
22.
Great. Mark, your cleric.
I'm gonna. Is it within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot.
We'll say it is, even if it isn't. You could be within 30 feet of it.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot 2 bolts. So. Six for the
Magic.
first one,
Oh.
All right.
and 4 for the next one.
All right. It will once again attempt to garble Jorgendal.
You have the same spell that he does.
It has to hit you first, but I just rolled a 20, so 16 does not confirm. for 8 damage. And the opposed grapple.
Does this? Oh yeah, you easily 16.
I rolled 11, so I have not rolled above a 3 on a grapple check yet. So
8 damage.
8 damage, yes.
Wait, so this is just a bookshelf? Does it have any like appendages, or is it just like a bookshelf
Living
coming
creature.
over? I mean, what does it look like? A little more for?
The bookshelf has like blobby arms, probably that come out and grasp.
And teeth that go.
Yeah,
Okay.
it looks like that piece looks like, except for that piece is a treasure chest.
Instead of a
You'll
bookshelf.
have to
So the
look at
treasure
it.
Got a-
chest is like
Got a big
mouth.
leaky tongue.
Okay. Covered in slime. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
where that came from. C-Mac.
I didn't know if it was
Uh,
just like
stab
a
it with
different
the spear.
rendition of it, or
It really does look like a Dark Souls mimic.
okay.
Yeah.
I got the
18.
gist.
18 will hit.
7 damage.
Poke it in the head.
Do you have a second attack?
Nope.
Plus 6 base attack bonus, yeah?
I only have a +5.
Cormac?
I don't think my base
Oh,
attack went up.
I can get there next turn, guys. I can get to it. I'm not
Just
gonna.
tumbled.
Let's see. I'm gonna double move right there.
Alright.
Do I get attacked by another mimic?
Cabby?
Still gonna send it.
You just bump into a bookshelf. You're like, oh god.
Well,
Oh,
there's
never
way
mind.
too many people on this side, so
Yeah, there's
follow
there's
them.
not a whole lot of
Next
room.
level that I get my second attack.
Problem with having big parties.
There.
Robots?
I did my duty.
Don't take my spot.
Too bad.
Robot's prone. He slips.
He did
on the
his
way
tumble,
there.
and it just put him into like the sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
He went like this and just went fell over.
Belleville.
Like a full plate. Where are you going?
There's no room.
He's just gonna hang out. Get some more bookshelves.
You're gonna make
I'm
sure
sure
that
you'll make
the
another
small
one.
bookshelves
Yeah,
don't
just
Yep.
start randomly chopping
18.
old treasure
18 will
chests
hit.
and
You should just burst through the other bookshelf there.
yeah, just cut that bookshelf down.
Come through the wall.
9.
Yeah.
And
Hack it up.
Yeah, that'll take
I don't
The
have shatter,
bookshelf.
so
as
my.
Belleville's first arrow strikes, it kind of just collapses into a puddle of acid,
Oh, there you
acid goo. That
Oh. I almost got there.
Yay.
We did it.
You guys are lucky I'm here.
I'm gonna start looking around at the bookshelves
I'm
and
gonna search the treasure chest that my arrow went in.
we didn't get
You
killed.
open it?
I'm gonna pull my arrow out
Okay,
first.
you pull your arrow up.
You know, fuck it. Why not? I'm gonna open it.
The chest is completely empty, except for there is one throwing axe in it.
Roll reflex. It
Sprays
flies
at
at you.
I'm just gonna be like, there's a throwing axe. Anybody want a throwing axe?
I'm gonna look at it. Does it seem?
It's
Special?
of exceptional quality.
I'm gonna detect magic on it because I have so many spells to use.
It is definitely magic.
I'm going to say, I have a magical throwing axe.
I can't use it. I don't care.
I'm sure one of the
Just walking on the ceiling.
Gambler's Hollow 36.
Pick it
Throw
up,
it.
Fuse this to your hand. See if it comes back.
Yep.
It's a dwarven thrower.
Well, you're gonna have to find some place where you can actually throw it.
Throw
You're in a
it.
room full of people right
Throw
now.
it to a bookshelf.
Throw it at the
Does this work?
ceiling.
Dwarven Gambler's Hollow.
Let's see what the effect
Gambler's
is.
Hollow 36.
36.
When if you burst into flame, it has fiery or whatever. Just hit somebody with it. It'll be fine.
It heals.
Alright, I'm
It's
gonna
a
walk
Vorpal. Whoops!
around. There's nothing else.
Yeah,
They have
everybody's kind of
reincarnate.
poking their own. So.
What do you want to
18
come back
plus
as?
total. Anything of interest?
Oh, you're an
Nothing
orc.
of interest.
Sorry.
Oh.
No gems?
Nothing.
I leave this room.
Push these old treasure chests over out of the way.
You're just gonna drag them off the wall.
We'll see if there's anything under them.
I mean, they were placed on, this floor was raised there, but there's nothing underneath them.
I
It's
guess-
very clear that they've been sitting there for a very long time.
I'll start
looking
again. So
Do you still have detect secret
it's
doors
coming
on?
back up now.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
I'm doing. I'm just making sure where my spells are at. So did that. I never actually casted Summon Swarm because the guys for their own came around.
So I'm just gonna be above you.
Well,
So you think the
Secret
Mimic
Doors
ate that?
again.
Reptile thingy.
Kind of pace around and see if we got anything interested in there.
Nothing.
It ate all them reptiles.
And go back out to the windy room.
Yeah, let's go back to Windy
See,
Room.
aren't you guys glad we came down here? We got to fight some ass treadle with this. I'm gonna open up the other iron door that we just didn't look at.
The one on the north side?
Yeah.
It's very similar to the...
Nothing in there.
In the
I
north
mean,
side,
there's
you
the
find
trays
a needle.
that,
Or empty.
Wait, this
you
is
know,
the
are
north side,
empty, but
Virginia.
very much the same. They're almost identical rooms.
And the human tracks lead into the...
The human tracks just make a line straight across. So they're starting to disappear. Mud is kind of...
Yep.
But they lead to the door to the south.
Go into the south door.
Is there another mimic in there?
You open the door to the south. And it opens into a fairly large room. It's very difficult to, like, focus on anything in the room because the wind is swirling in this room so severely.
It's a tornado.
However, it's not like... It's just... The wind is just kind of vortexing in there. Inside, there's a desk.
You see it in there. You see a rat just, like, flying in circles. Dead rat.
There's a desk on this wall with a chair. Not that you'd necessarily be able to see that. 2, like, bench seating with a table in between them.
There's a theater in there.
A fireplace that even the ash has disappeared from it because it's swirling in the air as well. Some of it probably.
Do I
Light a
read
torch.
any of it?
They become superhuman.
You take a breath and they explode.
Become gods.
To burst your lungs. It's go raining down on everybody else.
My idea is better.
And above the
realistic
the mantle,
D&D, I
however,
paused to take a pee.
or above the fireplace is a mantle, and on the mantle
We don't ever
there is
go to
a
the bathroom.
painting,
I do.
like a
Just wait
small
until it
painting.
rains and then
Standing
I just go
cleans
in
it
and
out, you know.
Interesting.
Never take my
The
armor off.
painting depicts as I move over
I
to
just
try
shit
and...
and piss
Walk
on
over
myself
and
all
take
day
a peek
long.
at it.
Yeah.
The painting is actually of this room.
Ooh.
What's different in this
Yeah.
room versus the painting?
Besides the mimic that we just fucking killed.
It's a
No,
different
we're
room.
in another
Completely
room.
different room.
Get
Way to pay
dick.
attention.
I'm still in this room.
Well,
They
we
already went
left
through the
you.
treasure chests.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, you're just
He's
okay.
taking 5.
I
That was
close.
scary.
You want to acknowledge it or what?
No,
I take 20 to close the portcullis.
is he still in there?
Yes.
The portcullis comes up. Guy is still back in the treasure chest room.
And now he's stuck.
I'm gonna become the new mimic.
After some
I'm a
time of
bookshelf.
kind of looking at the painting and looking at the room, the only things that are missing are the items on the mantle itself.
What items are those?
There is a ship in a bottle on the left side, the painting in the middle, and a bronze bust on the right side.
We need those items to make a secret door happen.
Additionally, however, your detect secret door skills.
No.
See? Told you.
Bullet,
Look around.
man. It's a bullet.
Can I search the room for any of those items between my 2 characters?
You can spend time digging around in the room. That's fine.
Yeah, where's the secret door?
The secret door is down here.
Down there. I tell sneaky buck folks that there's a secret door over there.
Woo!
Okay, I go try to open it and look for somewhere.
How do you know?
After fiddling around for a little while, you manage to get it open, and it was very well hidden, and it leads to a long hallway that ends in a circular staircase.
Is the wind still emanating from there?
No,
Where's the wind coming from still?
it's in this room. It's just swirling.
Step in there.
Swirling from the ceiling.
It's tough. It's
The
just
whole room
it's
is
coming
just
up from all over. It's just
a tornado.
Perhaps we need to find
I
those
know.
items to get it to stop or harness it or whatever it
We're
is.
gonna go back and search.
I suppose
Well, should we go downstairs first?
It goes upstairs.
Oh,
the spiral stairs go up.
search. Okay. Wait.
Downstairs.
Did we come downstairs?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Oh, that's that first.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll go back and start. And tell them that there's 2 things missing from this painting. Possibly something that would unlock this gem or something like that, if it makes sense.
Bronze statue,
And a bottle, a ship and a bottle.
Backwards.
Bottle and a ship.
Do you want to split up or all goes one?
Less chance of being wiped out from an ambush if we go.
How small are
Where's
the
fun
rooms?
in that? Does he find anything in this room when he survives?
No. You poke around in the room and there's.
Is there any
I don't
other
even
doors
believe
leading
there's
out of this
anything at
room?
all.
The secret door that I found. Just this. It
Oh,
goes a
yeah.
long hallway
Gotta
and
make
stairway up.
Okay.
I was
The only
actually
one?
intelligent enough that when I made this map, I didn't put any of the secret doors and stuff on because I figured Mark would be drawing them.
Oh yeah.
So I have to actually look at my notes in order to.
I'm gonna go back to the Tomadrill and Jorgen are gonna go back to the guard room, the one door that we didn't go down.
This door here.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, everybody follow except for
Yeah,
Guy.
might as well.
Back to the beginning.
Yeah, guy's still locked in the thing.
Yeah. He's
Hey guys, wanna let me out of here?
Have you realized it yet? Or are you still taking time?
Yeah, he's still in the room. Doesn't even know.
Just
Takes a
sleeping in the
nap.
trunk.
You open that door. I'm not going to draw the shit in there, but
Piece of
beyond
wood around him. I'm a
it's
bookshelf.
clearly
Yep.
a sleeping quarters.
Oh,
There's just a bunch of like bunks,
oh.
like very well constructed, but just the crude bare minimum pallet on the floor type.
I'm gonna go see if there's any type
For
of
servants?
search the room, secret door stuff
Okay,
like that.
you're gonna poke around in that room.
I'm gonna look for tracks. See if I can find anything leaving on the ground other than just the
You're not good
lizard
enough
tracks.
to do that.
You have no. There was human tracks that led into the office that you guys were in.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as in the room that you just went into, there are no tracks.
Okay.
Search it.
There's another door back in the room that's right off of the guard room too that needs to be opened. And while I'm searching this, someone could go there. And there's a whole full room before that. Yeah.
All right, I'll go.
I'm going with him.
You're going to the next room.
Open
Yeah.
door.
You open a room that's more or less it's kind of a hallway. But it's out of everybody. Okay, you would probably recognize it from being on guard duty and raiding like a gambling hall at some
Okay.
point in your as a spot where people would maybe keep personal belongings when they were here.
Look like a coat check.
Kind of, but it's more like lockers almost.
I searched through it.
There is very much like this room. There's no wind, so there's a lot of like dust and dirt on the floor, and there's just a myriad of footprints. Even having no track skill.
Okay. Those two search that room. I'll go back. My two guys will go.
Is there any particular direction the tracks are just all over?
They're
the place?
just all over. I mean,
Okay.
to the lockers.
We searched the one.
Basically, it's very clear that this room has been
I don't find shit.
thoroughly ransacked and gone through at some point. Mark, the room you opened,
9.
You're still better than me.
Yeah, usually.
there's
Ooh.
numerous casks and
Jorgen will see this.
and barrels in the room.
Okay.
Additionally, there is a rack filled with many bottles.
Ooh.
And there's also on the far side is a well, clearly a well, and a kind of like a cistern next to it.
Okay. Take a couple of vintage, whatever French term you can go for.
Look for a bottle with a ship in it.
That's
Yeah.
alcohol. Why do we need that? Okay, yeah. I'll search for it.
All right, you're searching around.
There's nothing in this room.
Okay, I feel
Find anything in the lockers?
11 and
Next.
13. With the one still got, but it's really unclear.
I don't know where we are.
I mean, you'd probably find some decent bottles of wine that are undamaged.
Should I find anything in the barracks?
Nothing in the barracks.
Alright, I'm gonna go into the other rooms with secret doors. Check, just walk through and see.
Just walk through where they've been.
Yeah.
Nothing pops.
Do all the doors open? All the lockers open?
Yes. They're mostly open, and it's that room is very clear. Like, it's pretty evident people have been here before and have cleaned these lockers out.
I'm gonna go look in the wine room.
Is Jordan all going?
Yes.
Okay, well, Jorgendal is just like, oh.
He sees the open door and he just goes in and just like, oh, you have a look at the cistern. Is there anything down in the cistern? Can we see down there?
No, it's not a large cistern. It's the way it's set up. It's very clear that they would probably draw water and hold it in the cistern.
Oh, but Drogonose would take a bottle of booze off a shelf and open it.
All right.
Smell it. Does it smell whiny?
Roll a
Yeah,
d6.
you hear it crying.
4. He opens it, and it's just the finest hard liquor that.
He has ever.
I mean,
Smell.
the high, a high grade, something that you would definitely
He's gonna take
in modern days,
all these bottles.
as many as he can carry.
Yes, I took 4.
He takes 14 bottles of hard liquor.
While Drogono's doing that, you guys can do other things.
What group is next? Kevin's group?
I'm going to the wine room, just searching. I'm gonna look through the bottles for empty ones. I'm gonna take a stick or something and just walk past them until one sounds empty.
Hollow.
Nothing. I mean, nothing sounds all that different.
Everybody just hears clanking glass and everybody's just swarming. It's like, oh, for booze? Yes, please.
Mark, your characters?
We're moving to the next room over.
Move to the next room over. This is another room that you probably don't want to let Jorgenal know. It's just full of casks of ale.
Okay.
And this is primo vintage. This stuff has been there. It's clear it's been there for a while.
So my rogue will stay in there.
Who cares?
And we'll go to the next room.
You carry unlimited
Let's
march,
search.
dwarf. Strap it on your
Start
back.
lashing it. Take out my rope and start strapping on your back. That was my rogue search.
You find nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay.
And in the next room, your cleric finds 2 large casks along with a lot of buckets.
I break open every cask.
Okay, I'll search it, but I want to see what's in that one of the casks. Like,
Good with the spigot on it.
Yeah.
Fuck. It appears a clear liquid.
Very good. 19 for the research. I'll take a little bit of my hand and smell it.
Doesn't really smell like anything.
Very good.
Water.
Okay, I'll lick it.
You lick it.
Water flavored
It
alcohol.
tastes like water.
Okay.
But it'll get you
I thought you
Roll
were
a
going to
D20.
make fortitude saving.
I thought about it.
I'll fill it in the water skin
Okay.
and search in there.
Alright, so you fill up your water skin and then you go about your searching. The water's just kind of running on the floor. It's pooling and it's running and it's running.
Okay, I'll close the spigot. Is all their tracks that have been going into all these rooms? Clearly they've been searched for.
These rooms, not.
Okay. Oh, and I guess my rogue will also get a fill up his water skin with some ale.
Fair enough.
I'll keep checking behind all these people for secret doors and whatnot.
I'm assuming you're going to check the next 2 rooms as well.
Checking everything.
The next room after the water room is storage for. It was probably storage for like some extra stuff, glasses and stuff. Just given most of what's there is like broken glasses and just things that towels that have obviously degraded over time.
Some towels that are just like hard.
If you really want, you could probably find a goblet or a tumbler or something that was in good condition, but nothing that's going to be ridiculously valuable.
Make my way back upstairs.
And in the last room, it's just like it's very rancid. Well, it's probably not rancid smelling anymore, but it's clear that there was food on these shelves.
Yeah, you're welcome to dust.
Welcome to eggs that turn to dust. So you're making your way back up to the main floor.
Yeah. Is there anything in the main floor that, in the main room that looks, now that I know what I'm looking for?
Nothing in the room you emerged in the kitchen.
How about in the main, like,
Go back to the main foyer.
Yeah.
Nothing in the foyer as well.
Go to one of the doors that wasn't open.
You have one, we're going to say one to the north and 2 to the west.
Open one on the west.
Top or bottom?
Bottom. There's a double door.
Bottom.
So
The bottom opens. Give me 1 second. I will.
Do it, bitch.
so to the next other map is like, okay, now it's connected.
Yeah, whatever.
I was doing the paper.
You open the door.
Mimic. The door. Ha
Swarm of mimics.
The hallway was probably at one point very very grand. Immediately to your right, as you open the door, is a small window,
Of opportunity.
and above which you can still see the sign. It's still
Swarm of swarms of
very
tasks.
evident, and it says, "Welcome to Hollow's Den of Luck. Please make chip exchanges here. Good luck, and should you have any additional questions or concerns, let the concierge know." And at one point, the floor was probably a very, very elegant red carpet. However, now it's just kind of mush as you're walking. And the ceiling is it's lined with
Wait a minute.
iron chandeliers once again.
What do we see behind the concierge?
You're gonna look in the little room.
Yeah.
There's empty shelves and just racks pretty much in there.
Go look at poke around, see if there's some doors or something. But usually there's something hidden in there.
You're gonna go into that room.
Yep.
You're poking around in there. There's still a rack of chips in there, but beyond that,
I'm gonna grab the rack of chips. Is there a place to gamble with them?
here,
Are they barbecued? No, I'll just grab them out in the other room.
so you're gonna hold
Yeah,
on.
we
You're gonna
threw
have
you a
to
set
just
of
take
cards.
them with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Is anyone else looking anywhere else? I'll follow.
There's a stairwell leading up here.
I don't have to drive this whole short bus. Follow up.
And there's like a door here, a door here. Doors here, door here, a door here.
We'll go up and go through the that door.
We'll go through that door down there.
Yeah. Just cause.
It opens into a room. There's a table in the center. Chairs. Obviously, your rogue would know that it's clearly a high-end gambling setup. The tables are still in very good shape. But the carpet is all fucking garbage.
Can I find anything in with expense?
No, it's empty.
Okay.
Pull the carpet up somewhere in there.
Wait, I guess I will search that room. See if I can find any.
Anybody
Keep
doing
compartments.
anything while this is going on?
Sure, move down the hall. Open the door.
I got 30.
All right, robot, you open a door to a very similar room.
Move down the hall. Open the door.
Open all doors.
As you move down the hall, you can clearly see the two doors. When you move down the hall, it turns to the left.
Mm-hmm.
You can clearly see the two doors are marked as facilities.
Might as well check them out.
What, like for pooping?
For pooping.
Try dig in the
For water poop.
dig in the poop. Dig in the poop holes for treasure.
That's where you find the bags of devouring.
They're no longer
Nice.
sticky, they're just dusty.
So robots peeked into the bathrooms. They're just basic bathroom facility type things.
Latrine! It's a much better name than before. Brick shithouse. More minor.
You started over here. You peeked in this room here,
Don't you lie to me.
and then you had moved into this hallway.
Okay.
Basically,
Where is the window?
the window is right there.
Okay.
As soon as you come in, you poked around in that room.
Alright. Door to the north or
There's two doors to this. Yeah.
go through One on your left.
One on my left, this one here.
Yep.
Where that thing go?
Used to be so quiet.
This room has a table, but there's something you can't quite make out on the far side of the table.
I'm gonna move to the something that I can't quite make out on the far side. Is it because it's dark?
No, it's tough to tell what it is.
Alright, I'm gonna move over towards it.
You're gonna move towards it.
Yeah.
As you approach it, you know, once you start moving around the table, you can see that it's clearly an art object of some sort.
Blues and Bruins and Stanley Cup.
Grab it.
I'm going to pick it up.
Jinx.
All right.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
Once you pick it up, it's tarnished, but it's clearly a bust.
A bronze bust.
I found it! Found something.
Found the thing.
Is there anything else in this room of interest?
No, nothing particular now.
Okay.
I'll go back somewhere where there's not an open door.
There are two more, both leading north.
I open one.
Either the double door in the middle or the single door right next to the one Ross was in.
The one nearest the Jakes.
Yeah.
All right. When you open this room, it's pretty evident that this was probably a high rollers room. The chairs are much more regal. There's decaying cushioning on them, and the tables they have metal edging. And the chandelier here isn't just like a generic iron chandelier. It's got like glass that's been tattered with age. Roll a spot.
Nope.
9.
All right, and that's what you see.
We'll wander around the room.
Poking at stuff. Don't tell me what to do. I'm gonna continually doing my secret door checks as I'm going into rooms. So I'll go into the room that robot's in with the secret door.
You can roll a spot as well.
My beard.
Guy is still hiding.
20.
20. Underneath the table, kind of blending in with the ruddy carpet, you just can see a speck of white.
I'll go over to the speck of white.
It's under. It's actually like under the table.
Call it a black
Inspect
light. It's no longer
I'm
a
gonna say,
speck.
hey, there's something strange over here. I'm gonna get it underneath that table. I'm going and doing it.
You're crawling underneath there.
Yeah, there's ruddy
Jackson.
carpet.
Once you get down there, you can tell that it's a corpse, but it's covered by a cloak.
Ooh.
So,
Uncover it.
I'm gonna pull the cloak back and see what's underneath it.
It laughs at you.
Bones and the skull is pierced by a black arrow.
And
Pull it.
I'm gonna, we used like gloves last time to hold these.
I just pull it out.
Yeah,
Whatever.
no,
they don't
it
do
affects
anything.
it. I don't know.
As long as you
I'm
don't
gonna
get
take that
stabbed.
cloak that's there and pull this arrow out and be like,
Alright.
here, goody two shoes, or whatever
I'm
yellow
not
you got.
down there.
Alright, I got another black arrow.
Alright.
Okay, I marked it.
My guys will move to them.
I'm gonna go let Guy out of this
Whatever you
prison.
I'll move to those.
Okay.
Oh, it's
that
a
just
roll,
leads
too.
out to like a back patio area.
I rolled a 22 to let Guy out of his prison.
Okay, you let Cook Guy out of his prison.
I read every book on the bookshelf.
There was no books in there. It was all shit.
There's pretty much on it.
Full of shit.
There's a whole lot of nothing. I mean, it's old rotting
Plants,
furniture.
planters,
And
and
the back, there's a wall on the back side that's like thoroughly overgrown with like ivy and stuff.
where do we have to go?
These stairs go up.
Oh,
Up
good
Up the
enough.
stairs.
Upwards!
Where are we
I
at?
like it.
Where are we?
They said it doesn't
We are
work.
back at the
I went back to
Yeah.
let Guy out. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm following you.
As I
I'm
see them
essentially
trotting
following
upstairs.
them. Largest.
All
group
right,
of
so you're
people.
going upstairs.
Was the cloak like decayed?
Yes.
I'm sure
Yeah,
it's
it wasn't anything magical. I would have let you
Huh?
know.
Truth.
As you emerge from the stairs, Ross, you would probably recognize it as something.
I got
But for the
work now.
uninformed, like maybe Kevin, you can see a counter on the south wall, and above it is a finely painted
Flipped
sign
around.
that still stands there that reads "Chance
Good at math.
Acquaintances."
Thinks he knows everything.
Gentlemen, I do believe we found Horror's Alley.
In the center, there's a a decent table with chairs around it.
Lock me in here.
And on the north wall, there's a table. Here, you guys already found the secret passage back here, so I can just throw this down. So you guys come up these stairs. There's a table. These benches are starting to crumble.
Okay.
I don't think I got it.
Well, I'm gonna go into the
Strength.
room behind the benches.
I'm only
Up here.
Yeah.
170 pounds.
It's a balcony and it kind of overlooks the lower courtyard.
So you're
It's
talking
made of
about, like, some,
stone, but it is,
Yes, if you.
covered in moss and.
rough, man. I'm not
Anything I can
strong.
see, aside from the courtyard.
You can see, the ruins of the city, but
I'll
nothing
do
in particular.
Power rob you?
Wear gloves when searching. Nathan Corva.
All right, Nathan's going to 19. Corva's going to 21.
Yeah, looks like there were multiples.
Yeah, there's multiple 21s.
Okay. Yes.
I suppose I kind of tipped my hand with that, but
Going to the 19.
you went to the 19.
I'm looking for 20?
Maybe that's the age.
21. I'm going to assume you guys are going to take the time to look at all these
Yeah.
rooms.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
The rooms marked 21 are all rooms designed for guests to spend time with their acquaintances.
Glory holes.
All of the rooms on this side,
Mhm.
you would find secret doors that lead into this hallway
Okay.
that runs along that leads to a spiral staircase.
Okay.
Um,
For the discerning guys. For Glorials.
in room
Yeah,
22,
One and then two.
I'm assuming you guys are spending the time as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Behind a bench jammed up against the wall, you find a wand. If you want to mark that Gambler's Hollow 22.
I find
No.
This is a weird looking stick. There you go.
Nathan, in 19,
Everybody knows it's a wand of enlarge. Yeah.
which would be your first stop, you can see, there's a bench, there's tubs, there's a short table, there's a bookshelf, and there's a small end table with a bottle still sitting on it.
This is the
Has
honeymoon
it got
suite.
a ship in it?
Open up
Covered
the
in
bottle
dust.
and drink it.
Okay, I'll look around. I'll inspect the room. I'll
Polish the bottle.
clean off the bottle. Take a look at it.
Alright, so you're just gonna clean up the bottle. Got it.
Because I
Not
know,
saying that. Oh, I know. No, I'm not arguing.
I know that I'm looking for that.
Once you start to clean it off, it is obviously a ship in the bottle.
Yes.
Drop it.
I take it slow.
Whoop, 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 whoop!
Hey, look at this guy who can juggle. Oh, no, I can't. I yell from the rooms across the way. I found the secret passage. Probably leads down. Who knows? It's covered in semen. I
Probably
found
to
the ship.
this spiral staircase that we opened already.
Yeah.
Let's go down the spiral staircase. Does it go to the place we were?
It goes to the place you were.
Nice.
Ooh,
Place convenient.
fast travel.
Place the bust facing, position it as well as I
Look,
can.
try to match the picture.
Yeah. Yep. Same with the ship.
As you place the two items
Nothing happens.
correctly on the balcony,
The room explodes.
over the mouth of the fireplace, a magical portal just begins to swirl, and the wind is suddenly focused
I'm gonna step in.
from that portal.
Like, is it just like a hand portal?
No, it's like you could walk into it.
Is it going? Is everyone here seeing this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm there.
Yeah, everybody returned.
Well, we're going to the giant vagina on the wall.
Alright.
Given the fact that it's 10 o'clock, do we want to pick up here?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just because there's going to be a couple of fights here now. No, you're in the
Spoiler
dungeon.
alert. Jesus.
Stand between us. Like, let's see who gets
Here
to
for
the
maximum penetration.
Oh,
Penetration?
it's a plane of air. There's nowhere to stand.